Hello, fans, and welcome to season 2, episode 1 of our concert series presented by Emir Productions LLC. I cannot believe that I am saying we are on season 2. How did this happen? I have no idea. Well, my name is Rantea Emir Thompson, and I just want to welcome you here. I'm so happy about this concert series and how it came about and how it's going and where it's going. Season 3 is already getting filled up. I am so excited about season 3 as well as this season. So, to kick it off, I just want to talk about what's happening this season. So, for Emir Productions, we are going to be starting a dance studio, and that person who will be over it is Tara Smith. She's one of the performers that you're going to see tonight, and she and I have been scouring New York City to find the best candidates, the best dance teachers who are willing to help out their fellow actors, actresses, singers, dancers, as well as just being amazing people who will encourage you and who will make you feel welcomed. So that will be starting in either May or June. We are putting the finishing touches as we speak. Another thing that's happened this season, we have opened up a second location, as you would say. It's not really a location as we don't have a physical building yet. But as a company, we have partnered up with Imani Community Programming, which is a 501c3. So it's a nonprofit. And we are opening up our children's theater in Akron, Ohio, although it's for anyone that's in Ohio. So if you know any kids who are the ages of 6 to 17, they are more than welcome. Oh, wait, and also in Ohio, they are more than welcome to try out for our show, our review that we will be coming out with in October. It is going to be a great celebration of musical theater throughout the ages from 1930s until now. So go to our website at www.emirproductions.net/EPCT Ohio. That's EPCT Ohio. So without further ado, all of those announcements, we are currently looking for donations to help out with all of this programming that we have come up with. Now, that being said, only about 5% of it actually goes to the company. All of it, the donations, goes towards us sponsoring children who want to come and do our program, our Emir Kids and Teens program. It also goes towards taking care of our teaching artists so that they can make a living in a sense. And it also goes towards all of the buildings we may have to occupy and all of those things. So only about 5% of it goes to the company. I just wanted to put that out there because not a lot of people like to donate if they don't know where their money is going to. So if you could please go to our website to donate now to help out actors, actresses, as well as our kids program and sponsoring them, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. You can do a penny, you can do $1, you can do whatever you can afford. Just please, please donate to help out our cause. Now, today, episode 1 is all about Women's History Month and what it means to be a strong woman. And with that being said, Emir family has come together to show you and to tell you what they believe a strong woman is all about. So sit back and relax and enjoy our Emir family. Okay, being a strong woman, what does that mean to me? I mean, it is an overly complicated question with an overly and equally complicated answer. But I will try to sum it up with what I have learned over the years. So when I was younger, before I knew better, I felt like people and society had this notion of what they thought strong women were supposed to be. And when I knew better, when I grew up, I found out that version of a strong woman is not what the actual version of a strong woman is. I think that society and people really put women down, and they use that notion, that idea of a strong woman to put women down for so long. Because if you didn't achieve that, it was as if you failed. And I cannot believe that it took me this long to figure out what an actual strong woman is. And I wholeheartedly believe that a strong woman is whatever the individual feels. But there is one trait that definitely runs throughout all the strong women that I know. And that is perseverance in face of whatever comes their way. Even if they feel like they cannot do it, they still do it. That to me is the biggest trait of a strong woman. Whether or not what they're doing is right or wrong, or it's helping their lives. If they feel the need to do it, or if someone else won't do it, they will do it regardless of how others feel about them, or even what society feels about them. And that, to me, is what a strong woman is. I picked up a shirt this morning. I don't know why. I don't know why. Mr. Reynolds said to say hello. I started to cry. I started to cry. Every
What it means to me to be a strong woman is sometimes you have to just do the things that are terrifying and society tells you you can't do, even if that means making other people uncomfortable. Women are so strong. I'm so impressed by all of my friends and my ancestors as well, actually. One of my direct ancestors is Lucy Stone, and she was one of the women who spearheaded the women's suffrage movement back in, the 1800s or 1700s, I'm not sure. But she was in Boston, Mass, and she recruited Susan B. Anthony to start this movement, and I think we as a society owe a lot to her, and I'm so honored to be related to her. And whenever I vote or have a credit card of my own name, like all of these things, I kind of think about her and think, wow, I can do this because she fought for my rights. So I think it's our responsibility today as women to do all these things. We should own property. We should vote, and exercise these rights that we didn't have previously. And I'm just so honored to be a woman, and I'm so proud to be a woman in today's society. And I think our bounds are limitless. There's so much more to say. I don't know, it's such an overwhelming question, but that's kind of the overarching things I think of at first. Yeah.
I've never talked back, I've never slept late, I never sat down when told to stand straight, I've never let go, gone with the flow, don't even know really why. I've never asked questions or taken a dare, I've never worn clothes that might make people stare, I've never rebelled or stood up and yelled, or even just held my head high. And all of the feelings unspoken, all of the truths unsaid, they're all I have left of the life I'll never let. I've never gone surfing or ran with the crowd or danced on a table or laughed much too loud. I've never quite dared to leave myself bared. I've just been too scared I might fall. I've never seen Paris, swum naked, been kissed. I've never quite realized just how much I've missed. And what did I get for hedging each bet? Another regret, and that's all. And all of the wishes I And now that you've given me one little taste of it, and now that I know what I know, well, how can I go on ignoring the waste of it? After all of the years that I've clung to my fears, won't you help me let go? Help me let go. I want to be brave. I want to be strong. I want to believe I'm where I belong. To stand up and say, I'm seizing the day. To not just obey, but to choose. And I may not surf, I may not see France, but I have to know I still have the chance, and maybe I'll make a painful mistake. It's mine though to take or refuse, and all of the doors left open, all of the rooms ahead, they're beckoning bright, scary and new, but I'm standing tall and I'm walking through. What's gone may be gone, but I won't go on playing dead. It's time to start living the life I
To me, being a strong woman doesn't mean being stoic and never breaking. I think it actually means the opposite. Yes, strong women can handle the things thrown their way, but she's also human. It takes real strength to admit that you don't have it under control. You have to be strong to cry sometimes. A strong woman feels those feelings and isn't afraid to show others that, hey, there's strength in my vulnerability.
As a girl, I lived in a million homes, so I always would keep to myself. And my lessons were learned from the stories and poems I would steal from a library shelf. Yes, the books like the rooms weren't mine to keep, but the words weren't left behind. And I think of them all now when I can't sleep. And a poet who read my mind. As the wise man once wrote, never give all the heart. Well, it's easy to see he was writing for me. I just wish I could play that part. Yes, he scribbled that love isn't worth thinking of, that it fades out from kiss to kiss. If I just learned those lines, well, just think of the misery I'd miss. As the Irishman said, don't put your heart up to play. When he warned of the cost and the heart that he lost, Mr. Yates really paved the way for the men that I've known who have clearly shown they've been reading him from the start. 'Cause when it comes to me, well, their kisses come free, but they never give all the heart. When he warned of the cost
And the heart that he lost, Mr. Yates really paved the way for the men that I've known. Well, they've clearly shown they've been reading him from the start. For each time that I fall, they never give up the heart.
I think being a strong woman today, what it means to me is basically living the life that you envision for yourself, and just doing it. Whether that means you dream of getting married and having kids, or you dream of being the president of your own huge company, or being a lawyer or a doctor or a teacher or a dancer or a stay-at-home mom and wife. Like, I think being a strong woman means not being afraid to do whatever it is that you want to do that's going to make you happy, to not be afraid to be who you are and to be proud of that person. I think that is the epitome of being a strong woman, to me at least.
Time heals everything. Tuesday, Thursday. Time heals everything. April, August. If I'm patient, the break will mend, and one fine morning the hurt will end. So make the moments fly. Autumn, winter, I'll forget you by next year. Some year, though it's hell that I'm going through. Some Tuesday, Thursday, April, August, autumn, winter, next year, some year. Time heals everything. Time heals everything but loving you.
winter. I'll forget you by next year. Some year, though it's hell that I'm going through. Some Tuesday, Thursday, April, August, autumn, winter, next year. Some year, time heals everything. Time heals everything. But loving you.
A strong woman is somebody that can put herself first without putting others last. A strong woman can go for what she wants and can recognize when she needs to ask for help. A strong woman honors the promises she makes and does her best to see them through. A strong woman advocates for what she believes in and believes in herself and others.